Hey, today I just wanted to do a quick review on a product I bought recently from the Anaconda adventure store, which is I don't know if it's solely an Australian distributor, but it's a shop within Australia that distributes camping, fishing, hunting, amongst other items. What this is night vision, binoculars, NVD, night vision device. I think it retailed for about $350 to $400. So what I'll do, I'll just show you the box real quick. I won't get too much into the details, as I'll put the link and descriptions below. But this is just a very quick unboxing and then a demonstration of what this unit's able to accomplish. For the price point, I would say that it's very good. It comes in this nice, sleek, durable case. Batteries don't come with it, it's fine. It runs on 8 AA batteries, so it doesn't have an internal battery, it's not rechargeable. It runs on 8 AA batteries, and I'll show you how they're connected. But that's the device right there. You look through here. You got shoots out infrared light. You're able to focus the image. It's a little bit heavy when you have the batteries in, but it's not too bad. It comes with this awesome neck strap. This is very good. But the unit's durable, and you've got all your buttons here. You've got your zoom, your mode, your IR, illuminator, and your photograph and video. So it comes with an internal memory. Actually, I think it comes with a micro SD card. Over here you got your micro SD card slot. Put that in, and then you're able to take photographs and record video through the little micro SD slot. I'm not quite sure if it has internal memory. I think you need to have your little micro SD card in there. You also got a USB connector to connect it up to your computer to transfer files, and you also got a connector to hook it up to your TV so you can have a look at it on the big screen. But yeah, I would say for the price point, it's a very good device. What I'm about to show you is it's some footage initially from a remote location near where I live, and then secondly it'll be some footage from a local park. But yeah, just some of the items it comes with: the USB connector, connect to the TV, dust cloth, and your just your manuals, your user manuals, your warranty, and that's it there. As far as the brand, if you go online to AliExpress and whatnot, you'll see what basically seems to be the same model. I think it's a Chinese model or whatnot, but bloody Anaconda are now distributing it. So I'm not quite sure if they get it made or they just source the same product and distribute it through their store. But yeah, very happy with the device. It's very robust, very capable of showing you what's happening at a considerable distance in extremely low light. And I'm talking about just pitch black. So this is not one of your cheaper models that you can buy that tend to be a bit shit. this is fair income. This is a very, very good night vision device that I would highly recommend to anybody for, I suppose, just hunting, law enforcement, a bit of animal watching. But what we'll do now is we will go over to the footage. I'll show you some daytime comparison to nighttime, and then show you what this device is all about. So this audio you're listening to now is recorded after the fact. I've just muted the video for the rest of the videos right up until the end. So this is a remote locale shot. The footage is shot in the morning, nice and bright, and we'll transition shortly into a nighttime shoot of the area from the exact same spot you're seeing this videotape now. So it's a nice isolated area, and we'll give you a comparison. We'll transition now into the nighttime. So this footage and the footage before is all shot on my phone, but it's completely black now. Later in the evening, what you'll see in the distance there are my family in a car, and that's down the dirt path. I'll turn my head torch on here in a few moments just to confirm my locale and show you exactly where I'm at. But again, without any light, this is pitch black. You can't see the back of your hand. In a few moments we'll transition to some Google Earth images with a continued explanation in terms of distances and positioning, and then further transition to a slideshow with some further distances and explanation as well, just to give you an appreciation of the capabilities. So as you can see, here is an aerial view of where I just shot those videos. If you can see, this is where I'm positioned, right in the center, and this is the path where the vehicle you see in the video, our car is parked around here and a bit further as well. So that'll give you a bit of an example in relation to the distances. And what you'll see now is we'll transition into some further slideshows with the meters and distances in the top right hand corner of each slide, with my locale in the center of the red circle. So right there's the path where the vehicle is parked, and you'll see my family. It's 140 meters all the way down, or the majority, and we're located close to that, just short of it. That's across the road into the bushland, 130 meters of the T intersection, and that's across the road as well. That's 57 meters. That's directly across from where I'm standing, and that's the entrance road. About in excess of 170 meters all the way down the road, and then behind me some bushland, which is 36 meters. And we'll transition to some footage now. Now this is all shot with the night vision device. Right now you can't see anything. I've just turned on the IR illuminator, and that's my family in the distance. I haven't focused it yet. I turned it back off. But when I do turn the IR illuminator on, I will cycle in all the test footage up to the level 3, which is just the brightest. And you'll see my family come into focus soon, and I'll adjust the focus on the lens to give you a crisp picture. And yep, there they are. So that distance, that's where they're standing right now, around, I'd say, potentially 60 meters or so. That's across the road. That's around I think it was the 60 meter mark as well. That's further in the distance, directly across the intersection. IR illuminator off. As you can see, it's just pitch black. Can't see anything at all. IR illuminator back on. Family walking the car. It's quite good footage. It's really crisp for the price point of what you're buying and the capabilities. I think it's a really, really good device. And again, this is all being recorded with the device, the unit that's behind me. That was the 30 to 40 meter mark. and in the distance there, that's across the T intersection. I think that was in excess of 100 meters, or give or take. You can go back through the video and pause it, but again, that's across the road around the 50 to 60 meter mark. IR illuminator off, just to show you how dark it is. Scanning around, and yeah, as you can see, quite crisp, quite clear. You can make the details out. It'll do the job, and yeah, very happy with the device. We'll transition soon to some footage, and the upcoming footage is taken with my mobile phone of the local park we've driven to directly after this, and it'll show you another comparison. So now we're in the park. I'm just at the car park area, and again, this is very dark in this area. This is where I'm shooting the footage from, but this will transition to me within the center of the park, just to show you how dark it is. Yeah, you can't see anyone within there or on the oval. It is pitch black, pitch black. The lighting in the background's not doing it justice. So we'll transition now. This is me standing on the farther side, and again, you can't see much. You can't see anyone within that park. We'll transition now into some Google Earth maps with some further explanations in regards to distances, to give you a bit of appreciation of what this device can do. And what you're looking at right now is a Google Earth map. I'm positioned within this red circle here. This is where all the footage is shot, and that footage you just seen as well was just with my mobile phone. So my family, you'll see they're walking along the pathway. So these areas here, that's across the oval, but my family generally in the footage right there, that's the path that they're walking, okay, in the distance around the 80 to 90 meter mark, and at times you'll see them right there, that's around about 130 meters. So yeah, it's a bit of a further explanation in regards to where the footage is. That's a bush land where you'll see my family towards the end walking, and again, that's around the 80 to 90 meter mark, and increases. That there are all the fixtures in the basketball courts around the 80 meter mark. And we'll transition now to some further distances and explanations. In the top right hand corner, you'll see the distance in meters. So that's across the oval, 80 meters. That's across the oval, directly across the oval. And what we'll transition to now is the furthest part, 130 meters. You'll see my family walking just short of that along the path. To the fixtures in the basketball court, it's about 80 meters, 77 meters. And that's 100 meters. You'll see my family, and I'll reference that as well, walking. And now we'll transition to some night vision footage. This is all taken now with the night vision. No IR illuminator on, but what you'll see is a lot of ambient light. So you're able to see a bit because of the ambient light, but don't let that fool you. You can't see anywhere in there. I'll switch on to the IR illuminator, and I'll cycle up to level 3, and I'll do that in a few moments, and you'll just see how good and crisp this footage is. So that in the distance there, you're talking, gosh, around the 100 meter mark, 80 to 100 meter mark. That's the distant bushes, and that's nice and crisp and clean. My family will come into footage soon, and I would estimate that to be around maybe 100 meter mark up to 110 meters, and that's capturing them perfectly. IR illuminator off, and again I'm scanning along, and again the ambient light's giving me a bit of visibility, but with the naked eye you can't see anything in that distance, as you would have seen earlier with my mobile phone footage. And that's my family walking again
around the 80-meter mark there. So that's a good example of what this device is capable of in some isolated, not so isolated areas, but very, very happy, guys. Very, very happy. So yeah, I hope that's shown a bit of what this device is capable of.
So there you have it. Very capable device, and again, it comes down to what you're after. It's a very good entry level NVD. I'm very happy with it. I don't think I'll be purchasing any others for what I do. I use it for work and just to go out for a bit of hunting and whatnot. But yeah, again, very robust, very capable. Takes 8 AA batteries. The battery life on it's good. Has a good focal lens. Is able to take video and stills. And for the price point, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it for the price point. So I hope you have taken something out of the video. If you have any questions or comments, just obviously post them on the video and I'll get back to you regarding the device. But yeah, extremely happy with it. So yep, suggest you duck into Anaconda. I think it's an online item and I'm sure they sell it in other places, but that's where I got it from. And get yourself a pair.